everybody, this is Barry, and today I'm gonna tell you a story and take you to a location where I saw something one morning. I guess it was probably about 3:30 or 4 a.m. one morning. Time for a little coffee. That's good. Organic coffee. Getting on I-49 going north from North Market here in Shreveport, Louisiana, northwest Louisiana. That's good stuff. Some nice organic coffee. Put it back down here so it can stay warm. This creature I saw probably about 8 years ago, and it's quite a shocking thing to see something like that. You see something like what I'm about to tell you about, it's just you're just completely shocked. You have to rub your eyes like, am I seeing this? Did I see that? What was that? About 30 miles north of here in Arkansas, there's a small town where they made a movie in 1972 called The Legend of Boggy Creek about what they called the Falk Monster. It was a Bigfoot-like creature completely covered with hair. This thing was sighted around Falk, Arkansas since the 50s. There's a big swamp around there, and the town folk there have had chilling encounters with the creature. And I don't know if I saw the Falk Monster, being only 30 miles or so south of this town, Falk, Arkansas. But what I saw was a creature that was approximately 8 feet tall. It had reddish brown hair all over, and it wasn't your typical Sasquatch type of creature. They talk about this big, 3 foot, 4 foot wide, and the chest. No, it wasn't anything like that. It was the best way I can describe it is like a tall, slender, teenage girl version of a Sasquatch. And its legs and arms were, well, let's just say the legs were long, the arms were a little long, and the torso seemed long. it was just 8 feet tall and that slender. Well, just think a really tall teenage girl that's thin. And but here's part of it. It was going from the right side of the road to the left, and there's a fence on both sides of the road. This thing just stepped over the fence. Its stride was so long, it didn't seem like it took it but just a few seconds to cross the road. And then once it got across the ditch on the other side, which basically it like stepped across, it just stepped over the fence and kept going. I mean, I kind of had to pinch myself. What am I seeing? Am I daydreaming or something? Here at 3:34 in the morning. I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it. Seeing is believing. Well, you have to wonder if you're able to believe what your eyes are seeing. But we're getting off here at the 173. Yeah, that's just I don't know if that was one of the Falk monsters or a normal Sasquatch. But it's something I'll never forget. But I've never heard anybody talk about a slender or thin Sasquatch. Now, this is Highway 71 we're coming up to. I think they call it Highway 71 North, I'm not sure. But left of here, a man told me about 1980. A few miles down there, he had seen a Sasquatch. What do we have here? A group of, well, we're going in the sun, you may not be able to see them. To the left there of the road, there's a group of buzzards. There they go. There's one right in front of the car. Yeah, it looks like a dead possum or something they're making a meal out of. Would have to be right into the sun, wouldn't it? I hear that, well, some people think that Sasquatch or Falk monster, whatever you call it, some people say they like to travel up streams or creeks. And at this location where I saw this thing, there does happen to be a little creek running through here. cattails down in that creek. But right here, this is the exact location. Ran from right to left. Now, let me show you what it looks like at night. I don't know if you can see much out here. It's pretty dark. But this is the location where I saw this creature go from the right side of the road to the left. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's a fence on each side of the road, past the ditch, going away from the road. And this thing stepped over the fence in kind of a trot, because the thing had such long legs, and it just seemed like 3 or 4 steps it got across the road, and then it stepped over the other fence. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen, and not quite your typical Sasquatch. It was like really thin, had long legs. Its arms seemed a little long, and its fur was kind of a, I don't know, a reddish brown kind of color. It was just weird. I was just completely shocked that I had seen such a thing. I don't know what else to say about it, but I'll probably never see anything like that again for the rest of my life. But appreciate you listening to my story, and if anybody else is seeing any creatures like this, I guess it was a Sasquatch. It was like a really tall, furry ape, about 8 feet tall, but it had such long legs. Its stride, I mean, it covered ground very quickly. But if anyone has had an experience like this, please comment below. And thank you for watching.